Welcome back to Finyugen. In our last two lessons, we discussed about short and medium-term investments. Today, let's talk about long-term investing. Short-term investment is quite stressful. The main problem is that it makes us very anxious and keeps us glued to a computer screen and look at any sharp price movements. In long-term investing, it reduces our anxiety level considerably. It gives us more time to research and understand the company we would be investing in. As quoted by Warren Buffett, when we own portions of outstanding businesses with outstanding management, our holding period is forever. And this is our objective for long-term investment. Long-term investment is simple. We buy slices of the company in hopes their profits and revenue increases and share prices will follow. So how do we avoid the frustration and stress long-term investing also brings? The answer is simple. In long-term investing, we're able to understand the opportunities and risks associated with the company. Once we're clear about it, we can wait for a decade or more,
many months later,
for exponential returns. Before I explain a selection process, I would like you to understand that this is not the only strategy available. There are different strategies to select the company you would like to go for. There are various different strategies to choose the company you would like to invest in. Today's video is to explain about finding disruptive companies. Disruptive means it's going to change the traditional way the industry operates to a new and effective way. Effectively, disruptive companies are also associated with secular growth for several years or decades. Growth is of two types, cyclical and secular. Cyclical growth is a type of growth that is sensitive to any business cycle. For example, industries like metals, housing, and commodities perform significantly well in terms of revenue when the economy is growing, and perform poorer when the economy has a downturn. Secular growth, on the other hand, happens when new technology disrupts an old traditional business model. Two factors contribute to industry secular growth. 1. New demand owing to innovation. 2. Replacement demand from old business model. To understand it clearly, we are taking up the pipe industry. Before the year 2005, the water pipe industry comprised of only two segments, GI pipes and PVC pipes. Each had its own advantages and disadvantages. By the end of the year, a new technology was introduced by a relatively small company called Astral Poly, which introduced a CPVC technology into the market. The advent of the new technology solved all the problems created by GI and PVC pipes. Thus emerged an industry leader of the piping industry. Some of the challenges faced by the GI and PVC industries was that the pipes will rust after a few years of usage and the PVC pipes will melt when hot water is passed through it. Whereas the advantages of Astral CPVC over other pipes was tough, they were rigid material, easy, cost-effective installation, unaffected by chlorine, lower thermal conductivity, chemical, fire and corrosion resistance, low bacteria buildup, over 40 years of proven performance in the advanced countries. Besides, the company had the right kind of collaborations. They are the first licensee of Novion, USA to manufacture and market CPVC in India. They also had a techno-financial joint venture with Specialty Process LLC of USA, which provides them the required technical expertise for manufacturing CPVC pipes and fittings. Buffett once quipped, "Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out the bucket, not the thimble." Disruptive companies do not come very often, but in growing and emerging markets, we can find great innovative companies. The secret to making big money in stock market is finding and committing capital to these disruptive companies. Astral Polytechnique grew strength to strength from 2007 up until now. Because of the disruptive nature, it attracted more dealers and distributor strength across the country. The business grew from few hundred crores to several thousand crores in a span of 8 years. In an efficient market, stock prices will be determined primarily by fundamentals. In this case of Astral, the stock has grown by 200 times in the last decade. In case you would have invested $1 lakh in that company in 2008, it would have become 2 crores by now. This is the secret of finding disruptive money. I'm sure using this technique, you will join the Millionaires Club soon. With this, we've come to the end of our show. I'm sure you would have liked this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Also, visit our blog at finyugen.com, where you will find many interesting articles.